Hello everyone. Happy Sunday. Hope you're all having a great day. Wow, I just sounded depressing. I'm sorry. Welcome in, everyone. Oh, man. We're going to start off today the same thing we did on Wednesday's stream. I'm going to write down in my little book the stream date. Today is April 12th, 2026. We are on stream at 23 of the year. It's the third this month. Almost halfway in. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, hope everyone's having a great day. Like I said, I am a little bit tired today, but it's not too different from normal. So, tired too. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just the time of year and the weather, and I've been outside a little bit more. The sun draining my energy, quote unquote. It's not, literally draining it, but the sun beating down. I was tired yesterday too. My barber said the same thing yesterday. He was like, "I'm tired today." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know. Everyone's tired." Could also just be that we're doing more because the weather's better. Exhausted yesterday. We've been so busy at work. That's fair. I don't know why I'm tired. I didn't wake up until 6 a.m. which is later than the 4 to 5 that's been usual since my transplant. I got a whole an hour or two of extra sleep. Yeah. I mean, I'm probably tired because I didn't go to bed till 2 a.m. And I got up at 8. So that would probably do it for me, but it's fine. Everything's fine, you guys. Everything's fine. I normally go to bed at normal person hours. Just not last night. Weekends can get a little weird, especially Saturday nights, because I can stay up later. But yeah, 2 a.m. is not normal for me. I was playing Rocket League with a friend that I haven't talked to in actually talked to in years, so it was well worth it. Occasionally hear me chewing on some things. I've got some jelly beans next to me. We got at Easter. Let's do that. Okay, we go. Love jelly beans. 10 out of 10. I already ate all the blue ones though. I've got brown ones and a few different shades of red. No, they're small ones, Jen. So I'm thinking today, let's see if I get this here. I am thinking today we're gonna work over here on this section. There's sections over here I would like to work on, like this big old monstrosity right here, but it's not a big priority. I think this area is gonna be the biggest priority right now. What about here? Actually, might want to work here. Do I have a beacon over here? I do have a beacon over here somewhere. Let's actually work over here. This is going to be a much more important place to be. Start up here somewhere, I think. here. Can I go all the way up to there? Yeah, let's do that. I want to get rid of all of this. Because we're done with a lot of the major, like, overhauls and whatnot. Of, like, the areas that actually spawn more mobs, so. I want to get these corners rounded out. Cleared away a little bit. Hopefully. Is there, like, an end to this somewhere? We're just gonna be mining. There we go. There better be an end to this. There we go. Yeah, this little area we need to clean out eventually as well. This is the most Easter candy because I totally forgot. All I got was some Cadbury eggs. Yeah, we got jelly beans, some Reese's eggs, a couple of the Cadbury eggs, a few things. Honestly, I've like worked my way through all of it, most of it at this point. That'll work. Go. Someone put Reese's eggs in my bag box at work. No idea who. When I discovered them, they were melted, so I put them in the freezer. 10 out of 10. Now the question is, were they better frozen or not, or was it just frozen getting them back to like an edible state? I don't think I've ever frozen peanut butter eggs before. Better frozen. Fair enough. I usually eat them fast enough where I don't even really have a chance to freeze them or not. Eat them so quickly. My brain hasn't caught up yet. That's my PC fan. Starts to whir in the background. Whee! It's like, you should not be playing this game like this, dude. Didn't you know they're there? I'll say would have. Fair enough. We may have to get some more chests today. Clear out this side, maybe. I think we're gonna have to clear out this side. Start expanding this a little bit. Let's go do that. I think I'm gonna need a bunch of wood, so we'll go back to the overworld. I don't think I've seen the overworld in like 3 weeks. A long time. Another jelly bean, please. Thank you. Yum yum. Did I go there? Huh. The more you know. Oh, I did a tour, yeah. So we made the Wither Skeleton farm. What we're working on right now is the perimeter around it. So The farm itself works pretty well, but part of the process for the build is clearing out all the area within I forget what the chunk radius is around the farm. So that's what I'm doing. But it's for a with the skeleton farm. No, I'm tired. I just realized I got that invested in my Minecraft session earlier today. That I neglected my hourly cup of tea. Gotta have the cup of tea then. Yeah, I got myself a Diet Coke to potentially help me wake up. See how well that works, but such a British sentence. I mean, people get tea in America too. The Diet Coke sentence is probably more American though. Because I'm a Diet Coke girly. Come on now. That's what I do. Slay. To wash down the jelly beans? Exactly. Exactly. That's what it's here for. This place is great. I love being here. Chest. Yes. Uh-huh. This way. That's right. Yeah, it's certainly not something. I mean, I like the taste of Coca-Cola in general. But I was not a soda person for a long time. And the only reason I drink soda now is because I drink 0 calorie soda. So if it wasn't 0 calorie, I wouldn't drink it. Well, not frequently. Hey Zach, how's it going? Howdy. Howdy hey, howdy ho, welcome to the show. Anything fun in here? Oh. That's disappointing. We're gonna get some saplings, grow some spruce trees, I think. Just to get the wood that we need that way. Some of those. Hey, use all the stenos you want. It's a fun little game, you know. Emote for emote. Oh boy. Okay. Like normal Coke, but there's something about the sweetener in Diet Coke disposal. For me, I'm okay with Diet Lemonade. All lemonade is soda here. Other diet soda drinks. Fair enough then. What did I do here recently? Did I? This is where I did stuff for the spruce trees, isn't it? Is it not? You know what? I'm just gonna start growing some spruce trees here. Why not? So this will be my spruce tree area. Yeah. YOLO. Terrible. I gifted sub to his channel and haven't watched a single stream. RIP. Chop, chop tree. Chop, chop the tree. Make a song out of chopping the tree. Till someone gets annoyed at me for singing chop, chop the tree. Put my first Mega Spruce biome in my forever world yesterday, 3.5 years in. Wow. 8,000 blocks away from spawn. And only 3 Minecraft days to fill my chestboat with it. With the whole forest? Or just like some of it? 3 Minecraft days is pretty short to deforest the whole forest. Oh, I guess it would just be what's ever in your chestboat then, though, huh? Wouldn't be the whole forest. I'm smart. I'm so very smart. They regrow that quickly. I was cutting the same 5 trees in the edge of the forest. Wow. That's wild. That do be wild. Grab those, thank you. Only area I've deforested was mangrove swamp. Mangrove swamp that took me 58k of flying to find. Oh my goodness, yeah. World size goes up so much just from exploring to find biomes. That's where it's technically easier if you have like if you find the biome beforehand, go through the nether, and then it saves on world size. But for most of us, we don't care about world size. Our worlds aren't that big. So yeah, that's about how it works, Zach. You find 3 on the way home. Yeah. Always works like that. Day is it now? 3,485. 15 away from 3,500. Pog. I can trim if I need to worry about world size and enjoy not looking things up. Yeah, I figured, Zach. The surprise element of it, right? Can be nice. Still not putting any kind of nether hub in place. I boated there across 5,000 blocks, stopping the night at villages, previously built bases along the way. Add to the exploration factor of it. The nether can get kind of boring. It's a lot of the same stuff over and over and over again. The scenery isn't as nice as the overworld. So this roll was from I'll just go random and see what I get. I was ready to re-roll a few times. The world I have was the first one, and I thought, sure, why not? I'm trying to remember if I have re-rolled before when creating worlds. I don't know if I did for this world though. I don't remember if I did or not. I have technically re-rolled worlds, but for other things, like whatever Hardcore Survival Island Season 1. Technically, there was a Season 1 before that. But I probably still have the clips of somewhere. It'd be pretty interesting for me to, like, just upload the raw footage. Never before seen footage from Minecraft in 2019. Where I died to like I think I died to like an iron golem or something in like the first episode, and so we're like, scrap it. So you can't really make a series off of that. So I think I saw the footage on a hard drive somewhere. I've got a bunch of footage that I never uploaded. Just because it wasn't anything that was like that interesting. Or more than not being interesting, it wasn't good. As an example, so I think this was Afterlife season 4, towards the end of season 4. Several people, part of the group at that point, did upload this, but that was the time when LD Shadow Lady joined the server for a little bit, and a bunch of people recorded like tours, and I recorded something, but I wasn't like, it wasn't very good. It was literally just like, here I am as part of the group walking around. Like, I wasn't really saying anything, and it's like, okay, this isn't really like, who cares to watch this? This is kind of bad. So I just never ended up uploading it. Stuff like that, you know, it's pretty interesting. I've got a whole array of things. Never before seen footage, if you will. Because I, you know, tend to curate what gets uploaded and what doesn't. It's got to hit a minimum threshold of quality, which isn't like super high, to be honest, but it's high enough where, like, if I'm literally just like walking around as part of a group, that's not gonna get uploaded. You know, so I've got to like actively be doing something. Participating in some way. Otherwise, like, why watch my stuff? Why not watch something else, you know? 5,000 blocks should be 8,000. About 3 days sail on a boat. We can gradually explain outwards from small and making maps as I go. Nice. One just started to go further than 6,000 blocks out. That's nice as well. Like, if you continuously update as well, like limiting the radius you go out on also means that you'll get newer terrain as it comes out more easily. I think I've ever re-rolled server seeds were group discussions, and my solo worlds have all started as a hardcore challenge speedrun, and I then decided to stick around. Yeah, that's fair. I've done enough single player, like vanilla single player stuff, that I've run into that a little more. Alright, this is probably enough. Randomly have volume issues. Can we blame Twitch? Hashtag blame Twitch. Hashtag Twitch is the worst. Or pound, whatever you want to call it. I'm just thinking about footage. I know there's some stuff sitting on. I have a lot of open space on my second hard drive. What do I got on here? I got raw footage I gotta get rid of. Archive. That I should probably just get rid of. The other one was when Hubone did a UHC swap. I recorded it, but I never uploaded it. Again, because my perspective wasn't, to be honest, all that interesting. So. I think especially as I got later on, like a lot of those clips are like post like 2022. When I got to that point, I feel like I got a lot more selective about what I upload and what I didn't. We can just blame Twitch, Jen, for your issues. It's fine. When in doubt, blame Twitch. Oh, don't do that. I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but that's what we're gonna do. I was originally planning to go out to the box more each release, but the release schedule got weird since I started with that plan. Yes it has. Yes it has. That's a true statement. All these in the chests. Yes, I know it's a lot of chests. Are we gonna use all of them? We'll see. There we go. To the top. Boom, boom. Oh no. You almost destroyed me. Stop smiling at me, Ghast. Well, it was really more my carelessness, but... This ledge right here is really cool. Just like looking over. I think next year's resolutions board. I was debating this when I put this one up. I think this one's this year's. Yeah, this one's this year's. Which, you know, we're getting somewhere. Halfway there. Not even close to that. Total 900 plus. Wait, where are we at right now? 32.93 days. We are at 790 hours right now. We were at 740. Yeah, it's totally possible. Incoming ad break, by the way, 4 minutes or so from now. I'm thinking the next one of these, we're gonna like build a ledge here and put one over here. But I contemplated putting one here. I felt like it looked too weird. We could expand along this way, right? Do like one right here and one over there. We could expand like this way, walk on top of here, do one over here. A few different ideas. But yeah. Future ideas. Something to think about for January. It's already April. Midway through April, which is kind of weird to think about. It's been 3.5 months in the year. So we're over a quarter of the way through the year. Pretty wild. Pause. Jelly bean. On the tongue. Go. Jelly bean break. Jelly bean, jelly bean, jelly bean, no. Go. I hear you, Gas. Go place these chests. We're gonna divide the. Well, not that. We're gonna divide the netherrack and the basalt between the two sides. It's my plan anyways, to do that. Cute. Hello. Lava, very cool, very cool. 10 out of 10. Do enjoy some good lava. You're going there so I can see better. So, well, so you guys can see better as well. Get our trusty lantern. Trying to think, not a super eventful week. I think the thing I was most excited for today, which feels kind of awkward to be excited about, because not necessarily something to be excited about. One of our neighbors is moving. So there's an open house happening. So we went to the open house. It's quite interesting. Because, you know, you don't always, like... I mean, there's some neighbors whose houses I've been in, but, like... For the most part, it's not like I go into my neighbor's house. So... It is interesting, I would say. The neighbor's house is like a pretty much the same floor plan as ours as well. So we're able to go in and like get ideas basically. Oh, ad break happening. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. So we got to kind of get some ideas from their house as well. Like who we would want to change this, or because the same basic same basic outline of a house, it's just different actual floor plans. Technically, they took some space out of their garage and made it livable space. So don't want to do that. Don't really want to do that. Yeah, this will work just fine. There's a lot more chest space than there used to be. I think we're gonna move these here. Those go in there. We're gonna move all of this netherrack onto this side. Welcome back, anyone who's on an ad break. Hope you had great ads. Hopefully there was no bad ads. No really bad ads. I mean, ads in general not great. But some ads are better than others. So we will do that. You there and you there. Get rid of these chests that are in my inventory and put them over here. Okay, and You go there. Uh-huh. Oh my goodness. All the netherrack. Let's take that, I think. And you. Whoa. I'll do this pretty quick. There we go. Easy, painless, 10 out of 10. Alright, let's get back to work. So we organize those. The left hand side will be netherrack and the right hand side will be basalt. Maybe we're over here. Yeah, we're over here. Doing the super fun job of tearing out large areas. Gotta make sure I don't, run off a cliff. That would be kind of bad. Blocks as I go to. Very easy to not do. You're moving as quickly as I am. One day I'll be good at bow shots again. Until that day comes, I'll be missing gas. Apparently I can't hit a moving target right now. There we go. Thought I was better than that. Beautiful. All the blocks. Thank you, thank you. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. All right. All this area, I think. I might go for a larger area of land this time. Instead of the smaller chunks I was doing before. Ooh, okay. My forward key just kept going. It's a little surprising there. Is why I tend to crouch. I mean, if we fell there, I think we'd fall into lava, which would be okay. Got a fire his potion on me, so. I would potentially fall into lava. Also potentially not fall into lava. Rock, paper, scissors. I don't know, Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock. The better one? Hmm? Right. Going there. I like that we slapped all this area though. Makes my life much better. Going back and forth between here and the chests. Making it safe, you know? Scooch the chair. And jelly bean break. As always, rock beats scissors. Rock beats scissors. Yeah, it does. Bless you. We've definitely been feeling the spring. We hadn't moved into this house at this point last year, so I don't think we felt the pollen as bad, but oh my gosh. Scratchy throats, stuffy noses. Ooh. We do live in amongst like a lot of trees, so a lot of different kinds of plants. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. I've never been one to like really have allergies, I guess, in the spring season, but it's been bad this past couple of weeks. You can just tell because of all the pollen on the ground too. Like, ugh. Should probably wash it off, but I think we were outside with Bailey or something, and I looked down at the sidewalk, and you can see where the pollen's collected on the edges of the sidewalk, and I pointed down and I say, "See, look at this horrible stuff that is causing me pain." It's not really horrible, but for my, you know, for my health's sake, it's not great. Grass pollen is horrible for me. Yeah, that's fair. I've not enjoyed all the bees buzzing around, I'll tell you that. The wasp yesterday was trying to sting me. At least was hovering around me, you know, with wasps, you never know, so. You know it's bad when it floats on water puddles. Oof. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we'll get like layers of pollen as well. Just like on things, tables and surfaces outside. Yeah, we don't need wasps. Oh, thank you. Trying to think what's the other thing that we've been. So after going to we went to the open house of the our neighbors who are selling their house, and like I was saying, it's basically the same floor plan. It renewed for me this, like, especially with it being spring as well, like, we've got outdoor, you know, water spigots. Both of them are technically broken. One, like, kind of works. You just can't shut it off without shutting off the inside valve. The other one just, like, straight up doesn't work. And we knew that when we moved into the house because the inspector said, yeah, the one in the front of your house works, but the one on the back of your house, I can't figure out how to, like, turn it on. So, the front one, we think it's just a broken, what are they called, hose bibs, I think. And so that just probably needs to be replaced, and then once it's replaced, we'll be fine. The one in the back, when we got back, because the other the house is a similar floor plan to ours, has both the front and back ones that work. And so I was like, okay, well, so that, like, we didn't even know if, like, the back one, like, was supposed to work. I'm like, okay, well, so we should have a back one. Let's see if I can figure it out. So I started poking around a little bit, and there's a panel. So the back one, where it leads to inside the house, is right kind of around where our washer and dryer are at. And when I had some people out to service the HVAC system a couple weeks ago, they had pointed out, like, hey, because they were trying to figure out where they could hook a hose up to. I'm like, well, the front one technically works, but the back one, we can't figure it out. He's like, you know what? There's this panel in your laundry room. It's probably in there. It's hard to get to because it's, like, on the side of the washer. So it's like you have to, like, reach down in between the washer and the wall to get to it. So today I was like, all right, let's open up that panel and see what's in there. I also kind of messed around with it outside, and I was messing around with it outside. It was moving a lot. I'm like, okay, I don't think this thing's connected to anything. So open the inside panel, and sure enough, it's not connected to anything. There's a pipe there. There's the hose bib. I think there's a name for something else. It's like a freezeless pipe or something, that freezeless design. I forget what it's called. We were at Home Depot today looking at that. And it's just straight up not connected. So in my mind, I'm like, why is it not connected? Like, it's not even that we can't turn it on. Even if we would hook everything up, there's no water. So my fear is that the original homeowner purposefully unhooked it and, like, closed off the pipe, basically going back out there for any number of reasons. One, they could have just not wanted it. Two, if you're closing off something like that, in my mind, was there a leak? You know, and that's why they closed it off, and instead of getting around to replacing it, they just never fixed the issue, and they just said, nah, you know, it's leaking, so we're gonna just close it off and be done. That's my fear. So originally we thought we could like replace this stuff on our own, and the more we look at it, it's like, maybe we'd call a plumber. Because I mean, it's not like super important, because like if I open up the garage, like the front one's the easy one to fix. And we can always take a hose around back if we need to. The front one's a lot more important to fix, to be honest. That way I like don't have to keep turning on and off the water from the inside. I can potentially just leave it on and then before winter turn it off so our pipes don't freeze. Not that I know that they absolutely would or wouldn't, but just a safety precaution. So that was the only thing I looked at this morning that I thought was particularly interesting, and we'll see how it goes. The big part there is just, you know, have to call a plumber. So can't necessarily do it on our own, unfortunately. At least the part about like the back one is that I can actually like see where it connects to the pipe inside. The front one I can't from inside see where it connects to the pipe, to the water system. So by the way, it's like maybe we call a plumber and try not to do this ourselves. So the more you know, these are things that, like, I think in part with the inspection we got, like, when we bought the house, these aren't necessarily things that I would have hoped that the inspector would have caught some of these things and like said something about it. He caught a lot of things, mostly smaller things, but things we fixed over time, or things that we know that we need to fix. But our inspection was essentially read-only, if you will. Like, there was a threshold of like if the sum of the estimates for the changes, any necessary changes over a certain amount, then we could back out. But for the most part, the inspection was just, we're getting the home, tell us what's wrong with it. There's certain things like, if there's major foundation issues or things like that, we could have backed out. But if it's like you can't, you don't have an ability to get water externally in your backyard, okay. We'll find another way around it. So the more you know. Alrighty. Do this, I can reach those too. Oh, I didn't want to do that. That was bad of me to do. We do technically, but they could be less aggressive about it. Yeah. Wasps are just mean. I don't even know if it's self-preservation. They're just mean. That area's cleaned out. Do that. I can reach this. Clear out as much of this as I can. That's the edge of what I can do then. All the blocks. I would say my actual favorite blocks to insta-mine in the nether though are blackstone. It's really the sound that they make. Because basalt's eh. I feel like basalt's a little too sharp for me, personally, versus blackstone is a lot more of like a dull sound. Ad break in 5 minutes, by the way. This is your warning. This is your warning. Beep boop bop boop. This is your warning. All right, let's do that, and let's put these blocks over here. Over here. So many. There's so many of you. That. Big boy, get out of here. You gone, you gone, you gone. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You're gone, you're gone, you're gone. Now you're all just tiny. Spam click you like it's 2012. And hey, ancient debris, we'll take it. Don't have a huge use for it, but we'll take it. It's still rarer than diamonds. In my eyes, anyways. Couple layers down, a couple more to go. Oh, you know, just a few layers. Diet Coke and jelly bean break. They're tiny jelly beans. I'm working on them kind of slowly. Hello, friend. Yes, Bales? What do you see? Is it a squirrel? You barking at the squirrel? Usually if Bailey does that kind of sound, it's either because it's a squirrel or a bird. One of the two is in our front yard, destroying our yard. Because they either hid something in our front yard that they're trying to dig up, or they thought they hid something in our front yard that they're trying to dig up, in the case of a squirrel. Or a bird's just pecking at the ground. Or in one of our plants out front. Spooky. Spooky, scary skeleton shivering down my spine. Almost thought that was a Lady Gaga song that was starting. I've been listening to too much non-EDM music, probably. For me to think that. You know, it's weird. There's still some degree where I listen to some EDM, and it depends on the context. Like a certain level of drum and bass or some kind of electronic music is good for like exercising. But I've been listening to like older, I say older, but it's like 2010s, sometimes 2000s music. I mean, literally the other day there was a Backstreet Boys song that came on my playlist, and I'm like, sure, why not? I feel like I don't listen to a whole lot of new music anymore. It's not that it's bad, it's just I think there's a certain level of nostalgia about those times. I'm already very familiar with the music. Yeah, I'm not like a big Backstreet Boys fan, but you know, they have some iconic songs, and so when they come on my playlist, you know, I don't hate them. So when they come on, I'm like, all right, sure, why not? So many. Back me into a corner? What is happening? That's better. Got a lot of magma cream out of this, tell you that. So yeah, stuff like Backstreet Boys. I mean, was never like a NSYNC fan, so when those songs come on, I typically don't keep it on. But like then I go to like 2000s music. You mentioned Lady Gaga, right? That's one artist that comes on my playlist quite a bit, actually. Good old Jason Derulo song, you know. so many fire res potions, yeah. An endless amount of fire res, I'll tell you that. Jeez Louise. Stack and a half of magma cream. We got rid of all the magma cubes now. What I might want to do is slab up the area though. At least part of this area and work on one little section at a time. Now that we've hit a point where I can see everything, because one of the reasons I wanted this big of an area so I could see everything around me. What I'll probably do next is grab some slabs, slab up part of the area, and then mine the rest of it, just to cut down on the number of magma cubes that can spawn. Once we get through this round though. Or not. May not need those slabs after all if we can just do this. There we go. Something fell from somewhere. Alright, I think here is the cutoff, maybe. Maybe? Kinda close. Just do this. Sound of instant mining Blackstone. Full up. Yeah, we're pretty close now. We should drop some stuff off. Then we need to repair these elytra as well. Yep. We'll stay there. Use all those slabs, top up what we can with those. I'm gonna get a bunch of magma cubes spawning, but it's okay. Start over here. we're gonna go fly this way, let some of those magma cubes despawn, and then come back, place some more slabs. A few little tricks. We don't have to deal with them. There we go. Come on with the skellies. Same pattern as per usual. Once the pickaxe gets low enough, use it with the skeleton farm as an XP farm. It's not, you know, the most. It's not the quickest, but it works. How many skulls are we at now? $64, $64, 41 plus 14, 55. 2 stacks, almost 3 stacks total. There's one. Ooh, so close. Nope. Oh, it's like way over now. It's like way under. Can I hit this ghast? Please? Am I like way short or something? Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Let's do that. Ghast is gone, I think. Where are all of you coming from? Where are you coming from? I don't understand. Are you dropping from somewhere? Are you swimming to here from somewhere? Because I don't know where you'd be dropping from. There's nowhere to drop. Unless it's like easily being hidden or something. Got a skull in there. Alright, let's go see if I can. Not you. This way. Place some of these slabs down. Gonna happen towards me, but not too bad. Goodbye. Sayonara. Get out of here. Well, actually, we're the ones getting out of there, but... Well, that was quick. 3 immediately dropped. Go. Where are they dropping from? Like those ones I know where they're dropping from. Did I just leave like a hole in the ceiling? Is that what I did right there? A torch right there and everything. Which is particularly interesting. Oh, you know what? Might be dropping from up there. Go away, sir. Go away, please. Okay. Yeah, I knew a bunch you would spawn. Come here so I can get rid of this. Thank you. Here just to make it a little better. Let's see. There we go. Oh, we've got a line right here. We're pretty close to one. So we'll focus on this back area. Yeah, focus on this back area. Cut down the number of mobs that are spawning as well. So, alright. Let's go focus on finishing up preparing this pickaxe now. We need some fireworks. Thank you. Bunch of you drop in. Thank you. Oh, a skull. Let's go. So I'm focusing on these kind of bigger areas that are within the perimeter right now, but once we're done with those, I think I've got that one, and that one. I will get them to some level of passability, I guess. They're not going to be perfect, but once we get to that point, that is when we are going to transition to working on the lava and digging it down the bedrock. Is my hope. Right, if I were to go right here, you know, we've got a whole bunch of area right there, right? That's gonna need to be dug down. So, gotta clear all the lava. We'll do it section by section. Clear out the lava, mine it down to bedrock, clear out the lava, mine it down to bedrock, so on and so forth. What I might do is divide the lava lake into sections and do it that way. Get a bunch of sand. Use sand to clear out a bunch of the lava, or all the lava really. And we can either start on one of those areas over there, or what might be cooler to follow along on is start from this center area, partition out like a section of this, divide up into smaller sections. I could do it chunk by chunk. That's one way of doing it, is if I were to divide it along the chunk borders. You know, there's 16 by 16. That's a pretty good size area, right? Just do it by chunk border, and then you'll see more progress that way. We're still a little bit away from that, but I am thinking about that because we're circling the next steps of this. All right, so that's 64, 64, 26, 41 is 67. So we're at over 3 stacks of skulls now. Oh, +1. Using this as an XP farm was a great idea. While we're working on the perimeter, was a great idea. Yeah. Oh, that fireball just like curved. That's funny. Okay, we're good. I did accidentally drop, but it's fine. Just give myself a little jump scare. Just a little. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Interesting. Can we just put this slab on something else? I guess we could put it over in this corner. Nope. Yeah, we'll just do that then. Okay. Get pretty much a straight line across. Clean divider. Pretty clean divider. Where we'll focus on this back half and then we'll get to the front half. Long way down. Land of Netherrack here as well, which is nice. A little easier on the ears than Basalt. Too far in. Right here, there we go. So it'll help a lot. Hour and a half in already, which is kind of wild. It's kind of wild. Oh, yeah. Really? That actually hurt. Huh? Are you so close? Just gonna get rid of that slab, to be honest. Doing more harm than good. was the island song? I didn't realize that the song was playing. Law of the Jungle. Can barely even hear it anyways. Turn that up a little bit. Run off the side there, thank you. I can believe it. This is our world. Love the song though. There's a lot of good songs on the playlist though. Let's see. All these decent songs. And breaking about 5 minutes, FYI. Might be getting to the end of the song. Might be getting to the favorite part. Everyone's favorite part of the song. Potentially. Yeah, it's done. Those, thank you. The song's not quite over yet. I feel like there's certain parts of the song that kind of fake me out. It's like, are you done? Oh, you're almost done? You're kind of done? It's like multiple closings. It's like, ooh, you thought I was done, but I'm not done. There we go. I think we're finally here. Took another like 30 seconds.
Will we ever get off this island?
No, we'll never get off this island.
I don't know.
Yes, you do. Nailed it. Urgh. I think that's the bulk of the reason I keep this song on the playlist. Yeah. We will never get off this island. Nope. The same way we will never get off this rock that's floating in space. Well, you know, some people want to say otherwise. Certainly not in my lifetime will we be living on Mars, but future generations maybe, you never know. I guess I haven't talked about on here all the Artemis 2 stuff. It was something that got talked about at work quite a bit, more professional spaces, because of all the engineering work that goes into space, putting people into space. But we went around the moon. They should have set a record for the farthest we've ever been from Earth, I think. Like, the farthest a human has ever been from Earth. When they went around the moon, because no one had ever seen the dark side of the moon, I think. The opposite side, the side away from the Earth. So, pretty important thing. I know it's, a lot of the internet was watching it. The fact that we can, you know, The thing I was the most interested in with Artemis 2 was like, okay, so they're live streaming like 2K or 4K, I forget what it was, footage from the spaceship. Like, how? Because you would think they'd be either too far away for satellites, or the picture wouldn't be good, or... And the secret to it, as I found out through some YouTube reels or YouTube shorts, and just different information online, was lasers. Information was communicated via lasers, essentially back to Earth at different pulses to say different, you know, zeros and ones basically, and then become an image. So, and become information. So. It was likened to how light is used for fiber optics. It's like, that's really cool. How did anybody think of that? I've not historically been a big space person. Like, I knew quite a few people in college who were, I mean, Emma in particular, right, who were much bigger, like, people who were interested in space and space travel and the robotics of space shuttles and things like that. But it is, you know, a very important thing for us to actually get back to putting people in space and having them go to the moon, go around the moon, things like that. I would love to see a person actually step on the moon's surface again. But we'll see if that happens. There's unfortunately not a whole lot of money in it, so money to be made, and so that unfortunately affects a lot of this. So I think the ad break is over. Welcome back. Welcome back from the ad break. Hopefully everyone is doing good. Hopefully you enjoyed the ads, if you got any. Hopefully you didn't enjoy the ads. Hopefully you can tolerate the ads. Ooh. Hello, friend. Goodbye, friend. And put the stuff away. Making good progress on that part. Oh, we're even working on the hardest part. Working on the part that dips down the most. That's great. Pain, no gain, though. Gotta put in the effort if you want to see the results. The phrase "no pain, no gain" is kind of a lousy phrase, but the essence of it is essentially that you're not willing to put in the effort to do something, you're not going to get the gain from doing it. So that's the part of that quote I harness, not necessarily like, oh, you've got to feel pain in order to succeed. You will inevitably feel pain in order to succeed. It's not like it's particularly fun, but it's more an inevitability than it is something that I would, want people to go through. So. It's a pretty normal phenomenon. If you don't experience a certain level of motivation, I'll say, you're not gonna need to go anyplace because you're already comfortable enough. So. In a physical environment, that's where, with working out, when people say no pain, no gain, there is a point where there is too much pain, like certain muscles or bones or whatever that are hurting in ways that they should not hurt. That's a problem. But if it's just general fatigue and you have to some degree push through parts of the fatigue, then yeah, it's just growing. Like I said, like that example is physical, but the same thing goes for many mental hurdles as well. I often find that the areas of the most growth are the areas that I do not want to do. I am notoriously bad at talking to people from a going out of my way to talk to people kind of thing. So, however, when I do go out of my way to talk to people, when I do put the time and energy into it, I grow a skill in being able to talk to people, which is a skill. But two, oftentimes good things come out of it. Sometimes good things don't come out of it, but if you never. The phrase, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take kind of thing applies here. If you don't try, there's absolutely zero chance that you're gonna grow. But if you try it, even if it's uncomfortable, then you'll grow. So. All experience really is just growth over multiple years. I did this thing for, X number of years, and I have X number of years of experience in it, and I've seen all the hurdles and all the issues and whatnot that come through it. Therefore, I'm able to have an opinion, or able to impart some wisdom or some knowledge onto others since I've been through this thing. So very philosophical, right? But it applies to a number of things in life. A huge chunk out of this. I didn't realize so much of this was just too tall. It was in general just this short down here. Let's just do this. Take that out. that up so I can walk across. Tons of empty space right here. Oh my gosh. But you know what? I want to do this so that we don't. So we don't accidentally fall. So those are all one tall. Got it. I think this is the, yeah, this area that goes down here. There's part of the area that goes down. Some of it goes down here too. A weird shape. Alright. Put all these up. Fly back here. There we go. Yeah, we're almost okay. The actual spire is actually part of this. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a hard one. See if it just jumps off. Ideally. Nope, nope, nope. Okay, we're good. Whew. That was a challenging one to figure out. That one, thank you. Go. That make our life a little bit easier. Just not dig straight down though. Alright, we did all that. Ooh, my eye. My eyes get a little dry. Gonna work on this next so we can tear up at least some of these slabs and do part of it. We can start with this half and then do that half afterwards. Might be faster that way. Full up, alright. A long ways to go for that portion though, unfortunately. I think I'm gonna go repair this pickaxe now though, once we put this up. Got some there. I think we got one more stack of blacks on these. Come over here. There, thank you. Let's go repair the pickaxe. Cool. With skeletons, here we come. Drop them, please. Look at the number of shaders. I wonder if there is a newer version of complementary I should be upgrading to. I mean, the version I have is fine. Kind of should have been styles of complementary shaders. There's Unbound and Reimagined. Which I think is interesting. That's very interesting. What version of complementary is it right now? Let's see. Oh wow, oh wow. Indeed, indeed. Oh, that's oh ow. Sitting in the same position for too long. Yeah, I feel that. My body says, how about no? How do I see the versions? Five dot 7.1 is what it's on right now. How old is 4.4? Jeez. Must be a fair few years old at this point. Four skulls, oh my gosh. From that little bit? Interesting. My glass keeps sticking to my coaster. Interesting, interesting. How many skulls we at? Stack and a half. Or sorry, two and a half stacks. Plus 41. 75. So 3 stacks plus 11. It's a pretty good stash, I'll tell you that. Day 3,490. One of the reasons the day count is going by so slowly is just because we're in the Nether so much. I do wonder about that sometimes. You know, is that the right move? But it means I just gotta play more, you know. I want to get to that because my goal for day count for the year is 3,800, and we're 3.5 months in, and we've increased by. Well, we're 3.5 months in. We've increased by like almost 200, 180-ish. So 3.5 months at, let's say 200. Let's say 4 months at 200. 8 months will be 400. 12 months will be at 6 or 12. 8 months 400, 12 months 600, which should put us at about 3,900 days by the end of the year. Oh, you know what? 3,400 also means, what else it means? 3,500 means a new world tour. I keep forgetting about that. So when we hit 3,500, which is likely going to happen in the next, oh gosh, week? Be prime territory for for a new world tour. Isn't that cool? Alright, well, I normally go a bit longer than this, but we are at 2 hours. And I think I'm gonna need to get up and get going on some other things. So, Imperator Pickaxe, we're all set and ready to continue in the next stream. So I'll probably continue where we left off on Wednesday for another couple hours and whatnot. So I've got Wednesday stream, I've got following weekend, the following Wednesday. So I got 3 more streams in a row. I'm gonna dismiss the ad. We've got 3 more streams in a row. And then I will likely be missing the stream after that on the 26th. But then we'll be back to normal after that. So, should be normal Wednesday, Sunday, Wednesday streams. The next 3 streams, and then after that. So, as per usual, I'm here on Wednesdays, I'm here on Sundays. Wednesdays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, Sundays at 1 p.m. Eastern. I guess, what is it? EDT? EST? It's, I think, I forget which one it is. One of the two, whatever it is right now. Eastern time of the U.S. are those time zones. So, yeah, thanks for hanging out, Signing Sand, Jen, everyone who's been in chat, lurking otherwise. I really appreciate y'all being here. Hopefully it's been a nice, relaxed hangout session for you all. So, let me do this real quick just to get that out of the way. But, yeah, I will see some of you back here on Wednesday. I will see the rest of you back here next Sunday. We're going to continue working on this and make some good progress. Who knows? Maybe I'll do a little bit of this during the week as well. I don't know. We'll see. So, yeah, thanks for being here, everyone. I really appreciate it. And I will catch you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye.